power button. Come on with it. I think it sounds good. It's got a lot of bass in it. It's got a lot of bass in it. It sounds good though. I like the way it sounds, but that's just me. I'm an odd duck. I like some rumble in the jungle. There, 10-4.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause on the monitor side, it's hard to figure it out. So I just figured I asked you since I got in your radio. I took out some bass, a little bit of bottom, but
There ain't nothing wrong with that sound. I thought you was on your Galaxy. How's that? I thought you was on your Galaxy there, Roger.
Perfect, then. I didn't have to touch nothing. All I did was touch that on the
Yeah, wait till you hear that cut. Wait till you hear that. Like I said, it's clean. You the only person out there in my radio. I just narrowed. I got you at 16. I got you at 10. I'll get you at 8 now, so you'll be able to hear what it sounds like at 8, because that's what it looks like. You broadcasting about 8 wide there, Roger.
That's where right I'm at. I'm at 4,000. Yep, right at 8,000 there. Right at 4K.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting 8 too.
I don't know.
I'm broadcasting 8.
You sound good in my headphones.
People don't hear the difference when I stretch it out to 20, so I just don't do it. I can. You'd be able to hear it because you got one of them high dollar receivers. I'm taking some horsepower out. I probably don't need all that out there to talk to you there, 10-4.
Well, I sure hope not, because I ain't using nothing. I'm just using Danny's driver. I'm dead keen about 2 watts, swinging about maybe 6 watts, and peaking about 60. Hey, this thing peaking about 60. That's why I don't want to drive it into my 800s there, Break.
I'm looking. Hold on. I got to turn on my stuff. One. Yeah, we doing the same. There, we doing the same there. 10-4.
Everything sounding good. We might just have Mother Nature coming this way. Shoot, man. But what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Shit, I haven't even talked on this radio all day today. I was upstairs doing absolutely nothing. Then I came down here to work with this damn Hermes light there. I haven't been messing around with it for a while.
Yeah, we're getting a little atmosphere fade. You're getting a little fade on your signal, but I ain't got no problems hearing you, man. You doing your thing there, Roger.
Let me ask you this. Does the audio change when I cut this thing back?
That sounds better to me.
PEP swing.
That sounds better to me.
I'm trying to cut back the mic gain. Both in, yeah. All right. Yeah, I cut this thing way back right now, so. I don't know. Shit, I really haven't messed with it, especially when somebody can hear it. I was messing with it here a few months ago, but other
How's
than
this
that,
thing
I
sound?
haven't been messing with it at all.
You know, I got one of them. High dollar microphones on here. One of them ones like all them boys in Cali is running. What is that thing called? Yeah, one of them microphones. Anyways, how's this sound? This sound okay?
Sound good. It's like you said, that skip atmospheric noise there, but other than that, it sounds good, man. I like it. What high dollar? Oh, the one that they all running?
Yeah, that's a high dollar
I
microphone
think
right
I'm
there.
the only one that got one. I'm
I
running
paid
this
$50 for
RE20
this
still.
one. I paid $50 for this one.
So $10 on $50. Well, shoot, this thing, I don't know. Oh, it's sure that thing can peak. Oh, it almost peaks 80 watts.
Damn.
And number one son, this thing peaks 80 watts at
That's a
times.
lot.
there,
Here.
Frank.
I can turn my echo mic on. Is it echoing? Can you hear my echo mic? Great. I don't know what all this stuff does,
That was
man.
horrible. That sounded horrible.
Let's see. Hold on. I think I got something. Yeah. Truck driver phone. Break.
And it's way too much. It's way too much. Too much echo. Can't even hear the audio. Been like this or like that. Look at that. Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
You fall out of my radio that quick?
I don't know. I hope
Yeah, you
not.
fade. You
I
had
don't
a
think so.
nasty fade. Went down. Your audio went from
You still in
normal
my
all the
radio
way
just
down to
like
where I
Greg.
couldn't even hear you. I was like, uh-oh, there he went. But you back. Yep. You're 15 dBs down here.
Oh, damn, I can hear people. I think they're all in the northwest corner, but
Yeah, when you
ain't
key
nobody
up,
bothering your
dead
signal
key
right
in
now.
9, and when you
It's
talk,
all
it
you and my
flips to
radio.
15. Yeah, man.
I'm afraid to even run these 800s in it. I'm afraid to run this 800 in it.
Yeah, well, why can't you just run the radio into the
Too much
800s?
swing there.
It don't work that good?
No, that's what I'm doing, but I wanted to run this Hermes. That's why I had this amplifier built. But it has too much peak power. I don't know. He said it'll be
Man,
okay.
somebody's
He
got a
said it won't hurt
VFO.
us,
I don't know
but
who
I
it
don't
is,
know.
but they got a
I don't
VFO,
trust
and they keying up on channel 5 right now. And did you see that? Oh, you were talking, so you couldn't have seen that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Does he got a radio with a
Maybe
VFO
Jack-
sound noise in it?
warming up. Yes, sir. Yeah, being one of them fancy VFOs. I got one. I got actually two of them, but
Yeah, all right, I got
Oh,
the
buddy.
answer to my
Yeah, it
question.
might have
Yeah,
been me. It
it's
might
your
have
neighbor
been me.
over there playing with all sorts of damn channels, trying to get it going.
I was just trying to set my dead key. I was trying to
Tenfold.
make sure that I
The
had
dead
it where
key
it
is
should have
working.
been when I keyed before I keyed
I
up
was
over
like,
here.
Damn, I'm pointing at Alaska, and somebody just put a big ass signal in my radio in the back, and I was like, oh, all right, yeah. 1600 said it might have been you there, tenfold.
It might have been. Well, top of the evening to you over there.
Man,
Sound
I've
like we got
been
the-
not
sound
around the
like we
radio
got
all
the
day. I
bug
came
guy
down
going
here and
on
caught
there.
about 30 minutes of skip, and then it was quiet And I was pointed east, and I keyed up again because my buddy in Alabama was trying to hit me in his mobile, and then 1600 keyed up, and I was like, damn, let me turn my antenna around. Let me get a little talk time in at least today.
Yeah, I think we had
Yeah,
that Northern
249
Lights, man.
was
It
down
killed
there
us
just a
good.
little
We
while
didn't have
ago
shit
saying
today.
that I'm just looking at something. I can turn this thing down some more. Hold on for a minute. Y'all messing with your dead keys. There we go. Damn, that's like 100 watts carrier. That's 100 watts out the big box. The grid current likes it, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, on this needle, I don't see a whole lot of swing on you, but
Yeah, when I turn it down like that,
I mean, it
don't
sounds
swing
good, so that's all that matters, I guess.
I'm looking. Shit, that ain't even 100 watts. That's 50 watts. And 50 swinging to 250 is what it's doing on my meter right now.
Yeah, it starts messing with your audio when you did it down too low. This one here too, if I start if I run it down too far, the relays start chattering over there, so yeah, right there is about check 1 2. That's about 500 on the key.
Yeah, you can't 15.
Oh, check 1. Break,
over
break,
here.
break.
I don't like running it that low, so I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Hello, yep. There ain't a lot of swing in it. Not until I move the dead key up to about 400 watts, and then things are happier at that dead key. Let me see what happens if I turn the. Oh man, I turned the bias off just to see what that did. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Oh,
I see. I hear some skip out there, but I'm trying to figure out who it is, which way they talking.
What'd you say over there? What'd you say over there, you mud duck? Yep. That's S7 to S8. 5 watts. S7 to S8.
I can hear Moonlighter. I can hear that mud duck Moonlighter out there. Moonlight.
There's my barefoot.
Yep, you guys put the exact same number,
I
7
don't
to
even
8.
know what I'm keying
7
right
to
there,
8.
but there's my barefoot. I'd have to change out the slug over here to see what the
No, he cut his off
More
too.
than that. He gotta have
cut
more
his
than
off,
that.
too.
I'm only running 5 watts.
He didn't key his amplifier. Said that was his barefoot over there, but it's the exact same signal you were putting on me.
Put my 50-watt slug in here.
That's perfect. That means it's perfect. Your antenna runs right.
Turn this thing all the way up. It don't even. This thing don't dead key shit. Audio. Test 1 2. Break, break, break. It ain't swinging 10 watts on the forward swing.
We can have a barefoot battle. We can have a barefoot
Yeah, that's
battle.
what
Damn
1600 said it
Moonlighter.
was.
That's who I'm
Moonlighter was
hearing
out
out
there.
there. It's freaking Moonlighter.
Well, I'm recording, so you get to see the barefoot shootout. I don't know. Hopefully, I haven't tried to make a gate with this new microphone, so hopefully the levels are right. I hope that's my problem, man. Sometimes I don't know, because everything runs into PC, everything gets jacked up. I need to do what Squeaker did. I need to just set another PC over here and jack the audio off it so I can record it. I could actually hook up my RTL SDR and record my audio and the other audio. That's what I should do. Then I could play live in Pal Talk and do all that stuff. But that sounds like a lot of damn work.
Yeah, I just try to keep it simple over here on this thing.
Ooh, let me see if this thing works better now.
All the problem with this radio is
I put the carrier up a little bit. I just turned the carrier up a little bit.
Volume on the talkback, so it's a little bit harder to set up my side on the gate on this one, but the 959.
What radio are you talking
got
on?
the volume on the talkback. It's a little easier to set up on the gate part. That's a 29.
Did you
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
does it have
29.
talkback in
I
it?
had a 350 over there in Georgia that I was in. Yeah, you put talkback in it, but you probably have to put another knob on there to do the volume on there, so we didn't do that. So I'm guessing if I probably put
Yeah,
I'd
usually
probably
when
turn
I
it
do
down
those-
a little by putting another resistor or something.
I
in
take
line,
the
I guess.
SWR cal out, put the variable power there, because you can just jump. You don't need the switch, or the you can just put the thing in that calibrate and SWR and all that. All that still works. You just jump it on the switch, and you can still use your variable dead key to set the SWR cal. And then I take the delta tune out and I put the variable talk back in there on the delta tune so that you can turn it up and down for the Watergate, the transmit audio on the Watergate. You just need like I usually go 50 ohms to 500 ohms, or 0 to 500 ohms linear potentiometer. And it's real easy, man. You take the circuit side cover off, and when you take the circuit side cover off, you'll see that it's just a resistor going between the PA and the CB jacks. So if you just put a couple wires in a variable pot there, then you could turn it up and down if you wanted to there, Roger.
Oh, test. 1 2 1 2.
This thing off over here. But yeah, I used to do that on the 148 a long time ago. Just come right off the speaker and go over there, go through a potentiometer sticking on the back and have the volume for the talk back on those a long time ago. But yeah, well, we got the power on the Delta Tune one, but yeah, it left the SWR calibrate on there. But yeah, I know.
Oh, test. 1 2 1 2.
Down, so I mean, as long as you got enough dead key, that's the only problem, You get your dead key in the range where, I think that's how he's kind of got this one. That's why I don't key up a whole lot, turn it all the way up.
Yeah, Roger.
He must have got off
No,
the
you
drop
mud
off.
duck. I was listening to what he was telling me.
Dead key, so.
No, what you stepped up your game, because now you are easily 20 dBs. What'd you do over there? Hit the gas pedal?
No, I'm still dead keen about.
Yeah, he said he got 50.
watts
Well,
now.
he must not be on his 2
on it.
pill. His
I'm on
1
the driver now.
2 pill. Yeah, he come way up there from 5 watts to 50. Made a big difference over here.
Yeah, I'm on this 250B over here is what I'm on. So.
This is a badass 2 pill. This is a badass 1 2 3 2 pill.
Who all's out there, but they almost
I
was
got a
coming in
lot of
taking
watts
me out
available.
a little bit there.
I can turn it up. That ain't a problem. Yeah, I don't know who's out there either. I'm sure the guys in Washington and Oregon coast and all the Northern Cal will be firing up here pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, 1600 over there flexing his muscle on that 1, 2, 3, 2 pill, and then that man, that 250B makes a meter dance. Holy cow! that, thing, that thing key up 9 and swings 20. I'm like, damn, look at that.
Yeah, and that's about 600 peak on it. The thing on this radio is the audio. I got this audio turned way back right now, but I can turn this duck plug right here.
Can I join in the dance? Can I join the dance?
Yeah.
On this duck plug in 350.
Yeah, I could tell you had to cut back. And when you turned it up, it made a big difference in your sound, too. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can hear it in that talk bag. I can hear the fans on the big box over there.
What do you sound like with some weight?
I can hear it right now. I ain't talking, but yeah, I like it. This thing don't squeal at all. I turned this son bitch right on up. I got some audio for that.
Before you turned it up the last time, that's where I'd be running it. Because when you turn it all the way up, I can hear that big ass blower running in the background.
There, I'll turn it off. I'm only on the driver anyway, so.
You mean he on his big
Listen
box?
to that shit. You probably could hear a rat fart over there across the garage. That's the 250B blower.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because when you, like I said, when
big
you turned
audio, no watts,
the mic
down.
gain all the way up, you could hear the whatever's. You said you'd be able to hear a rat pissing on cotton over there. Yeah, I believe that. But yes, sir. It just brought in more background noise. You know, when you want that sound like you're running a pair of 20s, that's what you do. You turn that on so everybody can hear your blowers.
It won't sound like T-Bird over there.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I tried, man. I done over 2,000s for him, and they both work phenomenal. And somebody was in his ear telling him, "Oh, you got to run a power mic." I said, "Bro, don't run a power mic." I said, "You want the setup? I'll get the setup for you, and I'll send it, and it'll sound really good." And he's like, "No, man, they told me to get a static." Damn. 1104C. Get that static 11. I said, "Man, you don't want to run a power mic. You do not want to run a power mic." He just doing his own thing over there, so I just stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's kind of how it is.
Man, that must be in the bushes. You can't even
I can hear every word you
Hey,
said.
that boy, son, I must be in the bushes there. I'm about to get off this Hermes.
On itself. But like I say, I just try to keep it back. That's about halfway on my mic gain right there. So, but if I did it down too low, it don't want to swing real hard. But that's where I run it.
Yeah, Roger. Yep.
Scrappy, then I turn it up a little
Your
bit.
neighbor likes to get scrappy, boy. I'm here to tell you. He's over there talking. I can hear both of y'all at the same time. You'll hear. I'll post up the gate when I'm done. I can hear both of y'all at the same time. Sometimes you're louder, sometimes he's louder. But y'all running right at the same whatever, man. That's crazy as hell over here. Yeah, because
Only going to
99% of the people out there can't keep this shit radio, man. Boy, every day I see some people talking about. Stop spreading lies, stop spreading rumors. Just keep it radio, bro. Man, if I don't have a good time on the radio, I just shut this shit off and go do something else. I used to do right, man. I would go to the radio shop, work all day, and then come home and shoot Skip. And then when the Skip fell out, I'd be in a mobile riding around terrorizing locals. Man, I used to play radio all 24/7. My wife hated that shit too. She liked it at night on the weekends when we'd ride around in the mountains and do some stuff. But yeah, she didn't like people at the house 24/7 or anything like that. But didn't like me at the radio shop working when I could have been spending time with her. So, and it is what it is. I don't know, man. I like playing radio, but I like talking. I like fighting and calling fights and all that stuff too, but I didn't build that stuff for this. I built this stuff just to get out here and broadcast. That's what I like. What?
He made 3 contacts while you was on that last key.
Ah, damn. There you came back. That last key, man, you was down in the noise level.
You was on the key.
I heard you say you made 3 contacts while I was talking because I got a little long-winded, though. Who's he talking to? Is he moving his team? Is he talking to Hawaii or something? Because I can't hear him no more.
It's starting to plug the ears up here, so. Alright, man, well, we'll sit back and listen for a couple minutes, see what happens out here. Probably just gonna go to Mud Duck Hour, and then it's gonna go on out to
Yeah, I'll put a little more horsepower out there. Alright, man.
I'm gonna sit
Take
here
care.
and listen. Break.
5-4. I'll see you. Bye.